Hi, everybody. Welcome again to Wingman Wisdom. Thank you for joining me today. New to the channel? Well, special welcome to you. I want you to imagine sitting around a campfire with a bunch of people that are, well, initially they're strangers, but eventually they become kind of friends. That's the way it is here at Wingman Wisdom. I'm a former campground owner. I love sitting around a campfire with people and just, talking about life, talking about RVs and camping, but talking about life. And as they say, trying to solve the world's problems. And that's what we do here on Wingman Wisdom. Not that I'm a super smart guy, but there are many, many smart people that you will meet when you start reading the comments of this and the videos that I do here on Wingman Wisdom. So a special welcome to you. I'll tell you how smart they are. I created a free RV report for people who are buying or selling an RV. And I've been talking about it for all this week. It's free, and I suggest you download it if you want to sell your RV, you want to buy an RV, and to not get ripped off. I prepared this over the holidays between Thanksgiving and Christmas in hopes that you can get one little thing. There's a bunch of stuff in the report, but if one thing saves you thousands of dollars or prevents you from making a major mistake, don't you think it's worth it? So I put together this really basic website where you can go, you could read it, you can download the report if you like. I've got one for buyers, one for sellers. And as I said, we have a lot of smart people here in Wingman Wisdom because I received more than a few emails and comments about, you forgot to include that, you forgot to do this, what about that? This was not meant to be initially an everything report. But I think you would agree, if you've downloaded it, that there's a lot of good stuff there, and I appreciate every single comment, every single suggestion, and this report will be expanding as RV market and industry conditions change in 2023. I will be expanding on this report, but if you'd like to get it, just click the word more in the description. It will open up and you'll be able to link over. The website is actually freervreport.com, just freervreport.com. If you like it, I would ask that you would please share it with your friends who are thinking about buying an RV or thinking about selling an RV. What have you got to lose? All right. So today, I want to talk to you about, well, a lot of people ask, what is the best brand of RV? You're always bashing RVs. Well, I'm not always bashing RVs, but I do think many of them are built pretty crappily. Is that a word? Crappily? But many of them are not very well put together. And I don't name names, but I will do it at the end of this video today. I don't name names of brands because as soon as I do, it's just my opinion. My opinion is like yours. It's just your opinion. And as soon as I tell you brand X, you're going to say, oh, I think I've had a friend that did. And there's nothing perfect. Part of Wingman Wisdom is agreeing that we won't agree on everything and that it's okay. That as long as we can be respectful and listen to the other person and try to look at the world through their eyes. And that's all we try to do here on Wingman Wisdom. So I haven't named names because I know there are a lot of people out there that are going to say, ha, 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 he's on the payroll or whatever it happens to be. I'm going to name some names at the end of this video. I want to ask you this. If you were driving down the road, you pull up next to this car, and you see that their tire's almost flat, but the driver doesn't know. And you beep the horn, and you said, hey, your tire's almost flat. And they roll down the window, what? Your tire is almost flat. They look at their gauge and they say, well, my gauge doesn't say so. Do you work at a tire store? What would you think? You think, what an idiot. I don't work at a tire store and I'm not the gauge, but I got eyes and a brain and they getting ready to have a problem. People recognizing things and then saying, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Are you a mechanic? I've told the one before about, that you're driving down the street and there's smoke coming out from behind somebody's house. One of your neighbor's houses, lots of smoke from the backyard. Oh my God, their house is on fire. What else are you going to think? You run, you knock on the door. You don't know these people. You knock on the door. They open the door and you say, hey, I think your house is on fire. There's smoke coming out of the back. They go, are you a fireman? What? No, but I'm a human with a brain, and I'm trying to communicate with you. So we all think that we're very, situationally aware, right? How often do we find out that we're not as aware as we thought we were? Yesterday I played that video of the dog chasing the laser light, And you guys responded to it. Thank you very much for that. But I found another one that I found very, very interesting. And I'm going to play it right now. And I want you to look at it and see if you can figure this out. You may have seen it. If you've seen it, don't tell anybody. See if you can figure this out. We're going to play that video right now. And here we go.
Clearly, somebody in this room murdered Lord Smythe, who, at precisely 3:34 this afternoon, was brutally bludgeoned to death with a blunt instrument. I want each of you to tell me your whereabouts at precisely the time that this dastardly deed took place.
I was polishing the brass in the master bedroom.
I was buttering his lordship's scones below stairs, sir.
Why, I was planting my petunias in the potting shed.
Constable, arrest Lady Smythe.
But how did you know?
Madam, as any horticulturist will tell you, one does not plant petunias until May is out. Take her away.
That's right, madam.
It's just a matter of observation. The real question is, how observant were you?
And action.
Clearly, somebody in this room murdered Lord Smythe, who, at precisely 3:34 this afternoon, was brutally bludgeoned to death with a blunt instrument. I want each of you to tell me your whereabouts at precisely the time that this dastardly deed took place.
I was polishing the brass in the master bedroom.
I was buttering his lordship's scones below stairs, sir.
Why, I was planting my petunias in the potting shed.
Constable, arrest Lady Smythe.
Wasn't that cool? It's easy to miss something you're not looking for. And that happens all the time. Going back to the sitting at a stoplight and the guy's got a flat tire. He doesn't see it, but you see it. Helping people see things. Sometimes we don't want people to help us. When you are buying something, whatever it happens to be, or you're getting ready to make a big decision, you are locked on. Your brain is locked on to what you want. It's human nature. It's the way we are wired. What else is going on? What else is happening in the picture that they don't want you to know about? If you're buying an RV, look, here's the payment. See, you can afford, oh, it's only this much a day. See, oh, look at this. What else is happening? What else is included? What else is not included? What else do they expect you to just know? And you don't know it. None of us know everything. Don't just look at what you think. Oh, I'm going to count how many times, I'm going to count okay, who killed the person? No, it's what's going on in the big picture. It's really hard to do that. I love studying the human mind and psychology. I learned a lot about humans by watching animals when I had my ranch. For hours, literally, thousands of hours, I would sit in boxes and hunting blinds without a gun just to watch and observe nature, to watch how animals reacted, watch how squirrels had an impact on deer and birds had an impact on squirrels. And I learned so much by watching the big picture, like the Who Done It video. I think we can learn a lot by observing. When we focus too much on something, we lose sight of everything else. This is a true story. Back in World War I, even in World War II, the people that could see things that others couldn't, there were colorblind people that had this color blindness to blues and greens, whatever, but they put them in the airplanes. And guess what? Flying over the German forest, camouflage stuck out like a neon light to these people that were colorblind. Now to you and me, if we're not colorblind, they're just camouflage. It just looks like everybody else. Except people who had that ability to see. They were born. They didn't ask to be colorblind, but they could see things. My encouragement to you is to try to open up and go, what am I not seeing? You know what you see. I know what I see. But what are you not seeing? What are you not paying attention to? And I would contend that most of the time, people don't want you to pay attention to a lot of things. What are people not saying? What are people trying to get you to look over here when they're doing that? And it happens with everybody. You know why? Because that's the way human beings are. We are very manipulative. We are very arrogant. We live in denial. We think we know everything. And I speak in general, broad terms. But again, this is Wingman Wisdom. This is just what I think. I'd like to know what you think. Now, you want to know what I think is a good brand of RV? There are several of them. But again, this is just my opinion. I want you to drop an opinion below, but let's be nice and civil about it if we can. I think Oliver makes a hell of an RV. Hell of a camping trailer, a towable. They are very expensive, but they're really, really well made. Similar to an Oliver is a casita, and they are well made. A lot of people are happy with casitas. I like Flagstaff and Rockwood a lot. I've been to the plant. I know those people. None of them are perfect. No, anything is perfect. No people, no RVs. But the people at Flagstaff and Rockwood do care about quality. If they have a problem, if an owner has a problem, they do their very best, their level best to fix it. Now, a manufacturer is one thing. Their dealers is another thing. You can have a great manufacturer like Flagstaff or Rockwood or Cedar Creek or Oliver and a crappy dealer, and you get the two mixed up, get them confused. So the important thing is to choose the right brand for you and the right dealer for you. I have many, many dealers listed in the description of this video that I endorse. I do consulting work with these people. I love them. I love the way they treat others, and I think they're going to be around for a long, long time. Yes, do they want to sell you a bunch of RVs? They absolutely do. Not just one now. But when you're ready for another one, 3, 4, 5 years from now, they'd like you to consider them. They want to earn your business. One final thing before I close it out. 2023 is here, and the code, you want to buy the Wingman shirts, you can click in that description. You can go to High Seas. You see the little link says High Seas Trading Company. They're the people that I buy my shirts from, and you can get a discount. They've got lots and lots of great looking shirts, not super cheap, not super expensive, but the discount code for this year is Wingman23. You type it in at checkout, Wingman23. I don't get a penny of that. Like I said, I got to pay for my shirts just like you do, but everywhere I go, people go, Wingman, man, how many little shirts you got? The answer is I got a bunch of them because I love them. So click the word more, it opens up, and you'll be able to link to the people I do business with. You'll be able to link to the free RV report. And if you're watching this on TV, thank you so much. I want you to grab your cell phone, text the word report, R-E-P-O-R-T. That's it. The word is report. And you send it to 38470. 38470. That number is on the screen. 38470. Doesn't sound like a number, but I promise you it does work. You'll get an immediate bounce back message from me where you can go to the website, simple little website, and you could read the report. You can download the report. And I ask if you've got suggestions, please send them to me. This is going to be a growing project. I want to help people. I'm the RV Wingman. I don't have all the answers, but collectively, between us, I think we can take an already good report and we can make it even better. That's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you. Drop a comment below. Say hello. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home. I'll see you soon.